Hey there, thanks so much for joining me. It's Trevita with Cups and Conversation. I really appreciate you tuning in and hearing all of my thoughts and things that I have to say. Remember to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. You can also click the bell if you want to get notified whenever I post a new video. Well, today my cup is something that is very dear to me. I'm gonna just show you the back side of it, but I think you all know what this cup is. This is the Starbucks to-go cup, and my sister gave this to me on one of my visits about a year ago to visit her and her family. And I love this cup. It's easy to hold, it keeps my drink warm, and I feel like I'm helping the planet by washing it and using it again. So this is my cup, and I don't think they're very expensive to get at the Starbucks. So that's my cup for the day. Well, this is week 5, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, of the stay-home order due to the COVID-19. And as I was thinking about that, I thought it can be a little stressful. It can be a little bit tense, and to try to figure out, what do I do with all of my free time? I've spent time with my family. We've gone on walks. We've gone hiking and done some of the outdoor things that you've wanted to do. Well, I just want to encourage you to maybe pick up something that you haven't done in a while, or something that you've always wanted to do but you never had time. So I just made a list of a few things that maybe you could do. You could do puzzles, right? My kids have been doing a myriad of puzzles, and they started off with, the 50-piece puzzle, and then the 100-piece puzzle, and then I was like, okay, well, let's bump that up to like a 250-piece puzzle, or I just went straight to 500. We'll just see if that's a puzzle that we can do. Watercolors, I've taken up a little bit of drawing. You can write scriptures or positive thoughts on paper. I can show you a couple that I've done. I would not consider myself an artiste, but I will show you these. I did this one. And these are things that your kids can do as well. And this is another one that I did. And it just has a verse on it, and I just colored it with washable marker, scribbled on it with washable marker, and then took a paintbrush and dipped it in a little bit of water and covered it over the paper. And that's kind of how you get that kind of bleeding effect. Okay? So that's something you can do. Let's see, something else you can do. Adult coloring books. Those are tedious. You're going to be a minute. I found that as I was doing that, my hand got a little cramped, but that could just be me. So I would try maybe adult coloring. Any kind of house projects that you might be interested to. Maybe you've always wanted to paint this room, or reorganize something. Now would be the perfect time to do it. You're going to thank yourself later if you get that done. And then last but definitely not least, I would say reading. Pick you up a good book that you haven't read. If you like a Kindle book, I like a hardback book that I can hold into my hand. So those are just a few things that you can do to help with the time to pass. Of course, spend time with your family, go on hikes, go on walks, bike ride, scooters, and that kind of a thing. A verse to encourage you for the day is found in Psalm 94:19. It's in the NLT version, the New Living Translation, and it says, "When doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer." When doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. So I hope that encourages you for today, and I will see you next time.